sense. So we are about to start our next game, our third game of the night. We've had very even matches so far, so I'm very excited to see how this will go. So ZVZ, how do you feel about ZVZ? I know you mentioned before that you love to see like Zergling versus Zergling kind of stuff in the early game.
Definitely. Well, what I honestly love about ZVZ is, okay, it is a mirror matchup, so this kind of holds true for other mirror matchups, but in ZVZ it's so much about tactics and positioning. Often you'll see like Mass Roach versus Mass Roach, and I know basically a lot of the time it is who gets a better concave or whatever, but a lot of the time also it's very small tactical positionings, moving my men here, trying to make a little flank, and I think it's really cool instead of just like being, okay, I play Protoss and honestly we don't always death ball, but it's really cool. It's literally never a death ball. It's like you have to be able to get a better position when it's like the exact same units.
I agree there. Anyways, let's go ahead and introduce our players. Down in the bottom left, our Orange Zerg, also part of Infinity NA and the leader of the Valkyrie Star League, we have got the TheDarkLorax.
And in the top right-hand corner, in the green trunks, playing for literally Mother Earth, water, we have ScoopOfWater.
And I'm sorry.
Trunks. No, go ahead. I was just saying what I said, the stupid things I say.
Both these players are also followers of mine. I always feel weird saying that, like followers, like it's a cult. But
these are my cultists. They worship me on the weekends. Say hello, followers, to my stream.
But they're both, they're very active on my stream. ScoopOfWater, a very skilled player. What's funny is he's come a long way in just a few months. He's gotten better exponentially, so I'm very excited to see what strats he will show today. And then Lorax, also a very good Zerg player. She beats my MO Sentry every time. Curses.
Good to know, yeah. Do
Very
you practice
good.
with her often?
Yes, I do actually. Every now and then we practice, and usually she beats me. She's a very good Zerg player, and PvZ is my best matchup, so I think that's something to really be said of her.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad these overlords won't be high-fiving, but I definitely am excited to see what's going to happen in this game. The player's almost doing the exact same thing, simply the TheDarkLorax is just a little bit behind, I think. Or maybe like 2 or 3 seconds behind.
And that can make a difference in a pro level, but I'm not sure how much of a difference that will make in this game. Not to say that these players aren't good, but...
Whoa, these are basically pro players. I mean, essentially this is pro.
Oh, you are right, though.
Viewers are all pro in my heart.
Oh, they're pro in my heart, trust me. I love my viewers.
Yeah. Alright, so, as I was saying before, very much the same. Now, I'm curious whether they're going to start showing some lane aggression, or possibly go up to a third and go into more mid-game aggression. And I think definitely the player who does aggression first, I want to say, will have a lead in this matchup, since they are very much in the same build.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I'm kind of curious to see if these Zerglings are heading down. Queen should be out to defend, though, so... that will be to probably poke a little bit. I don't think it can provide too much harass with those.
I saw ZVZ that I think was like Bronze League Heroes, and the Toolings actually won it for him. Like, he didn't do anything about it. He just let them go and go and go and go, and they eventually took down the hatch.
That's incredible. I love Bronze League Heroes. There's so much entertainment in that.
Yeah. I met Husky at BlizzCon, and I was so excited. He's really awesome.
I didn't see him at BlizzCon at all. I missed out on that chance to meet him.
Oh, he was actually doing Heroes of the Storm, but so I saw him, so I went to get an an autograph, and he kind of disappeared. And by the way, these Lings will try to be getting into the main base, but very nice Queen placement in a Spine Crawler. The Lings of TheDarkLorax will be able to deny the ramp, though.
I liked that little ramp denial there with the Lings. Yeah. That's very clever.
But at BlizzCon, essentially, I wait for him. Eventually, he comes out. There's some other guys that run up, like, "Can we have your autograph?" It's like, "No, sorry, I gotta go." And I literally been waiting for 30 minutes at that point, and I was just kind of like, "Would you?" I said, "Mr. Lamond, would you mind signing this?" And he was like, "You've been waiting here for a while, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have." And he's like, "Sure, yeah, I'll do it." And signs it and then runs off.
What a cool guy.
Yeah, but I was like, yes! Mr. Lamont might have helped us. Okay, Tim, be polite as possible. Mr. Lamont.
Well, Husky seems like he'd be cool, in
Yeah,
real
yeah, he
life.
was literally just like, I gotta run, and then looked at me, he's like, you've been waiting for a pretty long time, haven't you? I was like, yeah, I have. Alright, Banelings being morphed by Scoop of Water, which may morph just in time.
Oh, yes, they do.
One Baneling taking out 3 Lings, I think that was pretty good.
The other lings do get into the base, though.
Oh, these Lings just pretty much getting a full scout off, running around. Oh, you don't want to
And
lose
yeah,
Banelings.
they actually did kind of do a much more job, a much bigger job than scouting, because they did take out those banelings. I mean, I know the banelings took them out too. Excuse me, I can't talk. But I think that was a lot more. I think she got a lot more from that with the banelings, connecting with those zerglings, basically.
Yeah, definitely. I'd almost say that it helped the TheDarkLorax right there. That, I mean, like, it was obviously, she got off a scout, and then took out a Ling-Baneling trade is always good.
We do have our third coming down now for Scoop of Water. Lorax has not yet expanded, although I expect she will soon. And more Zerglings of hers, though, looking to be moving across the map. Where are they going to scout? Looks like they're kind of
Taking
looking...
some map control.
Yeah.
But it looks like, actually, Lorax will take that little Ling battle. Now, this is the part where I love, but it's got to be back and forth, not just like, kill a whole bunch, run after you, you retreat, and then that happens. You know what I mean? Like when it's back and forth, literally like within a really small area, attack, defend, attack, defend.
Right. I don't think she's... Oh, she does see it. Never mind. I was going to say, I don't think she's going to scout that, but she's got an Overlord there. So she does definitely see the third.
In going for the Spire, I'm a little bit worried about gas, since she's only got 1 in her main gas, but she also does have 4 gas for extractors, so I think she should be okay.
Yeah, and she is expanding to her third now as well.
I would like to ask you, what do you think the missile attack is for from a Scoop of Water? He has no air yet.
Maybe...
or, I mean, he has no missile attack.
Yeah, that's very interesting. You point that out. Is he going to get roaches or hydras soon? That's a great question. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm really curious about that. Hashtag wrecked in chat. I just gotta throw that out there. 3 Mutos coming out. Now, they're... Okay, I was gonna say, I wonder if they're gonna go attack or wait until they've got a cloud, but they're going over there right when they hatch. And it looks like Scoop of Water will be going Hydralisk, but also Roach. So, just kind of a generic mid-game Zerg.
So yeah, so that's why I got the missile attacks then.
Wait, Hydra, Infester, Roach Warren. He's like... He's been deciding for a long time, I just don't know what to do, and is like, okay, I'm doing this now. I don't know how well that'll work out for him. These Mutas, interesting decision. See, I'd go for the third, but I'd almost say, also, Scoop of Water didn't expect that, go for drones.
Yeah.
But I think both have their ups. I think this will definitely make the army remax of Scoop of Water harder to do.
Oh,
harder
definitely.
to do in the next couple minutes, because he is going to try to basically make his entire army in a minute.
So yeah, this is actually, in my opinion, a pretty good pick-off from Lorax. I'm not the master of ZVZ, but I do think that a lot of damage was done there.
That one Baneling perfectly took out all the Lings.
Yeah. That's pretty, I like the Baneling hits so far. I mean, there was that one at the start that was a bit iffy, but Banelings have been doing quite a bit of damage in this game.
Yeah. Do you think at this point, the TheDarkLorax is really safe? Because there are the Mutas, but, okay, Hydralisks are out now, and also Roaches and Infestors, possibly, so I feel like maybe going to be a little scared here, but she is on 3 bases.
See, it's kind of tough to say. Maybe Scoop of Water is a little bit afraid that the Mutas are going to come back, but he is pretty much getting prepared. He's got Spore Crawlers in the Mineral Lines. We do see him sending Zerglings out. So, actually, there's no defense at this third right now, so he might actually get a lot of damage done here. He's probably going to take out that Queen.
Yeah, trying to get into the Mineral Line, doing a lot of damage. That Roach is providing a little bit of a defense there, really. I think a lot more drones would die, except for that kind of Roach. It didn't even attack it. I'm not even sure what happened, but the Lings were dancing around the Roach.
Yeah. So I think that had the potential to do a bit more damage, but it did get the Queen, which is, always a good pick-off.
Yeah, this Hydralisk army's coming over, and I like this one Infester because it can fungal. Now he doesn't know that DarkLorax is not still going. If he was, or if she was, he'd be able to do a nice fungal possibly.
Ooh, and that
Now, that's
is.
good too.
Yeah, that is a nice fungal.
I want you to try to commentate on those battles. I'm gonna let you do it.
Thank you. I need all the practice I can get, I feel. But it looks like now that Lorax is heading up towards Scoop of Water again. Looks like she's heading towards the third. Scoop of Water sees this. He's getting ready to defend. And it's interesting to see like how this is going to turn out. This is a lot of roaches, but there are quite a lot of speedlings out too. Couple Banes for Lorax. Not a great hit there from that one. Although, wow, I didn't expect that.
That was purely, I didn't even see that flank coming. That flank came in and changed the game.
Yeah, you're right.
I think if that flank hadn't have happened, that the DarkLorax was in a interesting position because she was really far out in her unit. Her units, she wouldn't be able to keep that army high. Or what am I looking for? Scoop of Water would have had home turf advantage since he can make the units right there.
Yeah. And it's interesting what Scoop of Water says here in chat. That third denial ruined me. Yeah, I think...
I agree, yeah.
Yeah.